Hello, my name is Teresa, and I am going to demonstrate how to complete your expanded student profile on the Pikes Peak Business and Education Marketplace. First, I want to remind you that it's best to use Chrome, Firefox, or a Safari browser. Also, I want to make certain that you have completed the following tasks. You have activated your account using the email you received after registering on the Marketplace, and you have completed your basic student profile by entering all of the required information, plus acknowledging the student work-based learning agreement and inviting a school-based sponsor, as well as linking a parent's email address. You need to have completed all of these steps before moving on to the instructions in this video. All right, are you ready? Let's get started. I am going to go over the steps to complete your expanded student profile in the Marketplace. First, we need to direct our internet browser to ppbea.org. That's where we're going to find the Work-Based Learning Marketplace. So we are going to click Log into the Marketplace, either the yellow banner at the bottom, or I like to use the sign in button on the top right-hand corner of the page. So once we click that, it's going to bring us to the sign in page. We're going to type in the email. My student example email is studenttest2@ppbea.org. And we're going to type in that password that we created when we registered and that we're keeping private. Then we're going to click the green login button. This is going to take us to our student dashboard. On this dashboard, it gives you lots of useful information. It's going to show us the opportunities that are posted in the Marketplace. It's also going to show us events that will be shown on the event calendar. We can click on View Events to go to the calendar. It's also going to show us if we have any messages. If there is anyone who has messaged us inside the app, it will show up right here in the yellow box. Next is the green box, and it's titled Applications. It's going to let us know if we have any active applications in the Marketplace currently at this time. All right, so we can see that in our profile completion bar, I have registered my account, I have activated my account, I have completed my basic profile, and all that's left is to complete my expanded student profile. So that is the part we are at right now in our tasks. So we can either click on the Please Complete Your Expanded Profile, the red bar, or we can go up to the Profile button on the left navigation bar and click there. That's going to take us to our profile, and we're going to have the same taskbar in this profile. So we can see that our basic student profile is complete. All the information is entered. I have acknowledged the student work-based learning agreement. I have linked a school-based sponsor account and a parent account. I am just waiting on them to accept the invitation and join the Marketplace. So the next step is going to be to add career interests and occupational categories. To do that, we're going to click on the plus icon. It's going to open a little pop-up window, and we get to add new career interests. We will click the drop-down arrow, and I'm going to add up to 3 categories that I am interested in a career. This actually helps when you are searching for opportunities to match you to opportunities that you may be interested in. So I'm going to choose that I am interested in computer science, and then I'm going to click OK. Now that's going to let me know that a new career interest has been added to my profile. So I'm going to close this pop-up window, and you can see computer science has been added in the career interest and occupational category box. So if I'd like to add another one, I'm going to click on the plus. The same pop-up window is going to show. I can open the drop down, and I'm going to choose, as I scroll through, there are several career interests in this drop down. I want to read over all of them and make sure I'm picking the 3 that best fit the career pathway that I'm interested in at this time. So next I'm going to choose transportation. I'm going to click OK. A new career interest has been added, and I'm going to close the notification. As you can see, transportation has been added to my career interest and occupational category box. So I have room now to choose one more career interest. So I'm going to complete the same process. This time I'm going to choose animal sciences, and I'm going to click OK. I get another positive notification. I'm going to close that box. Now I have my 3 career interests. Now, I want you to be aware that in the future, if you decide, maybe you learn more about a career in transportation, and I decide that that really isn't in my pathway any longer. Maybe I have decided that I am not interested in a career in transportation. I can simply click on the red trash can next to transportation to remove it. Now it's going to double check with me. It's going to make sure that I really want to delete the transportation career interest, and if so, I'm going to click OK. It'll tell me that it was deleted, and I can close that box, and as you can see, transportation is now no longer in my career interest or occupational category box in my profile. So now I'm going to click the box again. I'm going to select another career interest because I have room for 3, and now I'm going to choose maybe automotive. Maybe I'm interested in actually working on cars and not just the logistics of transportation. So I'm going to click OK. It's going to give me a positive notification. I'm going to close that box, and now I'm ready to go. I have my 3 career interests or occupational categories. Now I'm going to move on to the blue band right below that box. It says click to expand the profile. You can apply to opportunities once you have completed the expanded profile. So this part is very important, especially if I'm planning to apply for opportunities like job shadows or internships. So I'm going to click on the down arrow to expand my profile, and a box opens titled Coursework. So I'm going to click on the plus icon in the Coursework box, and this is where I get to add coursework that I have completed in my academic journey up to this point that relates to my career interests or occupational categories. Let me give you some examples. So, upper level science courses would be very important to add under the coursework tab if your pathway is science or in the medical or healthcare field or in engineering. If you're interested in design related fields, you're going to want to add art classes, design classes, Photoshop classes under the new coursework, under the coursework tab in your profile. Along the same lines, if you're interested in skilled trades in, say, manufacturing or construction, you are going to want to add courses that you have taken and completed in welding or auto shop or wood shop. These will be important to your career pathway. So I'm going to say last spring, so let's go back to May, and our semester ended on May 30th, and I completed a welding structures 1 class. Now, you can add more information in this box if you would like. I highly recommend adding more information if possible. You could choose to add the description of the class out of your student handbook or from your syllabus that the teacher supplied. I don't have one of those at this time, so I'm going to add a little bit more detail. I'm going to say maybe that we learned about structural integrity, used MIG welding techniques, practiced oh, all right, so you can only add so many words. Let's see. Oh, I see right here our character count. So we have 100 characters that we can fit in this box. So we want to be very careful with what we're adding. We don't want to be too wordy. So maybe we can structural integrity lessons, maybe a comma. And then so instead of so many descriptive words, we're going to say MIG welding techniques and practiced safety. All right, perfect. Now we're going to click OK. It's going to save. Our new coursework has been added. We'll close this pop-up and we can see that it's added right here. Welding Structures 1 class. We practice structural integrity, or we add structural integrity lessons, MIG welding techniques, and practice safety. If we don't like the way this looks, then we can delete it. It's going to ask us just to make sure. We can click OK. It's going to let us know that it's been deleted and it's gone now. So let's try again. Maybe we just want it to show the title of the class. So we're going to go back in and tell when we completed it, which logically would be the end of your semester or your quarter, unless it is a shortened class or maybe a summer intensive workshop or something like that. You're welcome to add that also. So we are going to add just the class name in there. We're going to click OK. Our new coursework has been added, and now you can see it looks a little cleaner without trying to add that description. All right, so then as we want to add more, we can put that in as well. Maybe over the summer, so in July, maybe I took a course, plasma cutting techniques. And I'm going to want to make sure that's added also. So there you can see both of our coursework items that I completed over the last few months are added. I can definitely assure you that it will be easiest if you add coursework as you complete it. So possibly at the end of each quarter or the end of each semester, you could actually take your coursework list and add it right in here. So your report card, you can add or your transcript, and you can add the names of your classes right in here and the date that the semester was finished. This is going to be a great way to track your coursework and make it easy to remember what you've already taken. So with this part completed, you can now apply to opportunities in the marketplace. Now, just so you are aware, to find what opportunities are listed in the marketplace, you will scroll back to the top, and in the left navigation menu, you will click on the Opportunities tab. That will take you to opportunities. Now, I have more videos in this library on how to search for opportunities and how to apply or connect to those opportunities. So take a minute to work on your expanded profile, and when you're finished, you can watch the additional videos for more information on next steps. All right, thank you for joining me today.